Big waves today. Cool. Look at all these. This driftwood is just insane, huh?
Yeah.
Super beautiful here. It's so windy. I have no idea if you can hear me, but Rialto Beach. Out here looking for birds. Luke's big into birds and stuff, so fingers crossed we see some. We already saw a cool hummingbird. Blue pelicans.
A surf scoter. It's a type of diving duck.
Okay. Pretty sure it's a penguin. It's sleeting now, so weather is deteriorating. It's subpar camping weather, but try and survive the night. This is cool. Every time I've been to Rialto Beach, I've gone down that side instead of over here. But it was a bit of a treacherous walk to get here, but it's nice. Alright, we just made it to the Rainforest. I think we have the whole place to ourselves. It is 6 p.m. on a Monday and in the rain, but we just pulled over because there's a bunch of elk in the swamp over here. Some birds too. This will be a good test of the weather sealing. So far, so good.
I feel like this is the most iconic place for it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of rainforest area, but this is definitely the iconic spot. It's really easily accessible.
Yeah.
There's like, you know, a 1 mile interpretive trail. So cool, huh? Good hike. Don't know if I got any good photos, maybe one. Always nice to be in the rainforest though.
There's a heron right here underneath the, oh, it's going.
It's cold outside. Fun day though. I had a couple good shots, I think, but really photography took a little bit of a backseat today, which is great. Nice just to get some fun camping road trip, socializing time in. But those guys are leaving early tomorrow morning. They got to go back to Seattle area. So I'm going to spend tomorrow doing a little more solo exploring and photography. So hopefully I'll get some good shots then. Unsure if I will do one more night of camping or not, because it's cold and rainy and not great camping weather, but we'll see. All of that will be figured out tomorrow.
Well, good morning. Slept surprisingly well last night. I got down to about 33, maybe 35. These guys are heading out soon. We might stop down at the beach first. It's a short drive away. It stopped raining as of now, which is nice, but it rained a lot last night. I'll probably hang out a little bit longer today just because I can. I don't have a flight to catch or anything. But I think I probably will head back tonight. So hopefully one more day of photography here. And let's make the most of it. But first, I gotta get some coffee in me. I'm gonna use the AeroPress today. That'll do for camping. Not too bad. Pretty cool to see it this empty. Tuesdays, man.
Best day to come, apparently.
We officially saw a whimbrel. Am I getting in there? Or whimbrel. Just a new bird on Luke's life list. So,
321.
321. Pretty exciting. I think that makes me to like 41. So
Hell yeah.
not quite as much of a bird nerd yet, but we're working on it.
We're getting there.
Those are big waves. Look at that.
It's all like foamy up there.
Yeah.
I regret that.
For the vlog. We think those are otter tracks. It's pretty cool. Haven't seen one yet. Well, Mitchell might have seen one yesterday, but just a glimpse.
Could also been a seal.
Could have been a very small seal. Oh yeah. No, that's just where he spontaneously generated. Boom, otter. We fully expected it to be just completely rainy all morning based on the forecast, but I think the sun's about to come out. It's beautiful. I mean, it's still cold and like 35, but it's beautiful. Was it worth it?
Yes.
Okay. Wildlife photographers, man. The sun came out for a minute there, but I don't think we're going to be so lucky on the way back. I might have just felt a raindrop. Looks pretty ominous. I always get nervous doing this shit with cameras, but hopefully it's okay. Hell yeah.
Waves are getting pretty big.
Tide's coming in. I am soaking wet. It's rain pants would have been a good idea. Oh well. All right, leaving the campsite. It was a really nice spot, and we pretty much had the whole campground to ourselves. After they left, I had breakfast, made a second cup of coffee, packed up, just kind of had a slow morning. It's 11:15 now. Still very cold outside, and packing away that rain fly, that awning on this side when it's wet and like 40 degrees outside, you just finish and your hands are just completely numb. It's very, like, it requires a lot of dexterity, and that's always the least fun part of camping in the cold rain in Washington with the setup that I have. But much better than dealing with a wet tent. Hey there, how's it going?
Hello, pretty good.
Can I do a regular burrito, please? The guy at the counter was saying that it's snowing in Port Angeles. Mosquito. It was snowing in Port Angeles. It's not far from here. Doesn't feel like mid-April. Feels like winter. All right, let's check out this burrito.
Nice. That's gonna be tasty. That's worth it. That's probably gonna be one of my go-to food options in the Forks area. I think they use like maybe some nutmeg or something in there. Really nice, not too salty either. Pouring rain now. I don't know what we're gonna do next. Oh my god, look at this. That's like the most massive mushroom. Is that a mushroom? I think it's a mushroom. That's enormous. Look at that. It's like the size of my torso. Definitely counting on the shoes being waterproof on this trip. Let's talk about tripods for a minute. I don't tend to use my tripod very often if I can help it, just because I'm totally fine shooting at like ISO 1600 or more if I need to. And not having the tripod allows me to quickly recompose, and it's a lot easier. And so I'm more likely to take the shot and explore, and it's just, there's less friction, you know? That's nice. But in forests like this, I've just learned, like, they're dark. If I want the shot to be good, I might as well use a tripod. It's also just a tough place for composition because moving an inch in every direction really ends up mattering. And so the tripod does slow me down, which sometimes can be good, sometimes can be bad. But I find that in forests, I'm almost always shooting with a tripod. So one of the few places where I actually do use it most of the time. Man, what a trip. Started out with some fun, like, social photo hangs. The weather is cold and rainy, but generally cooperated a little bit better than I would have expected. And then got to finish the trip with some solo exploring, which is always great. I was thinking I might camp for a second night, but it's freezing. I'm pretty wet. And I've got a little bit of office work I need to do tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the 4-ish hour drive home and be back again soon. Definitely planning to come back again in the next month or so for some more spring rainforest exploring. And then I've got at least 2 big mountain backpacking trips this summer. One's about 20 miles and one's a big one that's like almost 40 miles up to the overlook of a massive glacier. So really excited for all of my Olympic Peninsula trips coming up this year. Thanks again for the support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.